pop of the year. And I mean, there were some loud ones this year. We got the nominees, so here are the nominees. CM Punk returns, and if you can say deafening, I think that was deafening. Then we got The Rock coming back, a surprise episode of SmackDown, just a random episode of SmackDown, and The Rock shows up. Excellent nominee. Bad Bunny Backlash. Yeah, that was when he played that specific song, which I don't know the title to. They were all rocking in Backlash in Puerto Rico.
Chambea, chambea.
Right.
Sammy goes home. Another crowd popping moment. I mean, I think we had a lot this year.
Yeah, the Sammy one almost made me cry.
Exactly.
A true Canadian at heart there.
Right? I mean, that's probably the biggest ovation for a non-hockey player in Montreal ever.
And now here is your winner.
The winner.
CM Punk returns. Yeah, that was definitely, I don't even think it was more of a crowd deafening moment. I think it was a worldwide deafening moment. People online were screaming for CM Punk at Survivor Series. So definitely well deserved for CM Punk.
Yeah, no. Is it the first one that like it was like the global pop? Like they even showed it on Raw of like other streamers of just everybody lost their mind, and the way they did it was perfect.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I was going to say, shout out to we happened to fortunately make it into a couple of those, highlight reels. We were sitting there watching the Monday Night Raw. Oh, we've been in the same clips as them, and oh wait, we might be on Monday Night Raw. But it was literally on. Some people say on that day, Phil Brooks' heart grew 3 sizes that day. That was a global. That was a collective pro wrestling event. And this was a category of heavy hitters. From The Rock just shows up randomly in Colorado just because, everyone was big into Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes at that time. To, like you said, Sammy shows up in Montreal and almost brought a tear to your eye. The prodigal son has returned home. And holy shit, he might do it. To even... Again, like with Bad Bunny shows up in Puerto Rico, that was arguably the best crowd for any event in pro wrestling in 2023 because that crowd was alive the entire time and they had the nice little drone shot that took you into the arena. That was phenomenal. So in a list of heavy hitters, CM Punk has to be head and shoulders above the group still somehow. Now we still got one over Dwayne too. Yeah, I know. I'm talking enough. I'm done.
I had to do
it. Not even what I'm at.
I had to do it at least once. I was waiting. No, I mean, hard to argue, and I think you covered it. All the bases there. Backlash was unbelievable, but Punk broke the internet, and it's so hard to compete with that. I know some people are, some honorable mentions out there like a Copeland, but doesn't matter. Punk was the pop of all pops this year.
I think if you had to give it a close second to anything, it would have to be the entire Backlash crowd, going back to what Nick said, because from start to finish, that crowd was electric. Watching at home, I even was getting goosebumps like I was there in the crowd with them. Nice. From the Bianca Belair match with Io Sky and how it was just lit all the way to the end. The Backlash. If there was a best crowd award, it went to Backlash.
It was the best Bad Bunny concert that featured some wrestling.
Exactly.
and it's funny because I'll say Montreal was right there with Puerto Rico. I thought, especially when you got the vibe that Sammy had us believing that he could win. I thought that crowd was equally insane, like neck and neck.
I think Montreal was waiting for a moment. It was the tension kept building as you had the video package, the video packages. You were building that constant tension to the main event, and that was your big payoff. Puerto Rico was just like I said, it was a Bad Bunny concert with some wrestling.
There you go. There you go.